Does it take just 21 days to change a habit? We've heard that for years, right? I've got an interesting story coming up here. You're tuned into David Essel, David Essel's Daily Video Boost, your exclusive online community, your counselor, coach, and cheerleader. Jot things down. Do something today you'd rather not do. Jot things down. Okay, listen to this. You know, for years, oh my God, up until 1996, when all of my coaching and counseling work was radically changed, I used to tell people the same thing that people told me. I was a parrot. All it takes is 21 days to change a habit. You can get sober in 21 days. You can stop procrastinating in 21 days. You can become a morning person in 21 days. And then in 1996, I realized it never happened for me. And maybe I was a slow learner, but it never happened for me. And I didn't know too many other people that shattered long-standing habits in 21 days. So I'm at this publishers conference speaking. And someone raised their hand and said, you know, you're talking about a minimum of 90 days for a small goal to accomplish, and a massive goal will take at least 365 days in a row of working hard. I said, yes, because we need to turn that subconscious around and make it an ally, which we write about in detail in our #1 best-selling book. And she goes, well, what about that statement, David, that says you can change a habit in 21 days? Like, isn't that true? It's been around forever. And I said, that's a great question. I've never seen it happen in my life, and I don't even know how that theory came about. Bam. All of a sudden, this girl raises her hand right in the front row. I said, yes, can I help you? And she said, well, no, but I have the answer to the 21-day thing. I said, you're kidding me. She goes, no. Now, she was probably in her 50s or 60s. And she said, David, I'm an Army brat. Traveled all over the world. Every year, we moved to a new country, a new base and everything. And one day when I was a teenager, my dad came home and he was talking about this 21 days to change a habit. And she said, I don't remember if he was talking to me or my brother, my younger brother, about how all it's going to take is 21 days. So I said, Dad, where did that come from? And he looked at me and he goes, you want to know the truth? And she said, yeah. Is it real, Dad? Is it real? And he said, well, I don't know if it's real or not. But when I was a young enlisted man, one of my officers told me that I could change anything in 21 days. I could become a sharpshooter in 21 days. I could lose X amount of pounds in 21 days. I could, and he went on and on and on. And I said to the guy, is there scientific evidence that backs this as true? And he said, my officer was dead honest with me. He looks me in the eyes and said, it doesn't matter if it's true. The Army says it's true, so it's true. So then this young girl was looking up her dad and goes, Dad, well, is it true or is it just the Army? He goes, honestly, I don't think it's true. I've never seen any studies to back it as true for major habits that people have that they want to break. But I can tell you this, when you're in the Army, it's true. And I thought that was awesome. You know, it's like I have never seen, well, let me take that back. I have worked with clients that have told me, like, let's say they're coming into work with their financial situation. And they said, you know, I was a smoker for 30 years and I quit in 2 weeks and have never had a craving. To me, I call that a miracle. It's not very common. You know, it's like I know a lot of people we've helped quit drinking and smoking and overeating and all these things, but none of them have ever done it in 21 days. And so I think what she said was true. It's a theory the Army put out there. They bought into it. They've been talking about it for years as if it's scientifically validated. But this is what I want to say just really quickly on scientific validation. You can tell me any story in the world. You can tell me any study in the world. The only thing I care about is it replicable to the public? Excuse me. In other words, you know, I don't care if they've done some study. I want to know, does it work? I don't want to care about, you know, other people. I'm going to look at my practice. I'm going to look at my clients. And if I've used principles in the past that people have said are, oh my God, this is going to work. And it didn't work for me. And it didn't work for my clients. And so we throw them out the door and say, well, that might have worked for you. I want to know what works for the majority of my clients. And I'll tell you what, in 28 years as a counselor and a coach, what's worked for the majority of my clients when they have a massive goal to get sober, lose 100 pounds, whatever it is it normally takes a year of dedicated effort to have it happen. 21 days, not so sure. If it does happen, to me, that's called a miracle. Don't forget to let your friends and family know that you and them can enjoy the benefits of Daily Video Boost just by having them join at talkdavid.com. And as we talk all the time about accomplishing major goals, if you're watching these videos on a regular basis and you say, that's it, I'm starting new, I need a hand, I will work with you one-on-one. We usually accept 1 or 2 new clients every week from around the world, phone, Skype, in person, doesn't matter to me. email me at talkdavid.com and you and I will rock your world. Okay? Have a beautiful, beautiful day.